As Kenya continues to grapple with major gaps in health research, from underfunding to brain drain to limited local data, but at Kenyatta University, young scientists are stepping up. At the third annual Kenyatta University Medical Research Club Scientific Conference, students and professionals gathered to reimagine a research ecosystem built on local solutions, driven by innovation and early involvement. Our reporter Yvonne Kemuma has more.
Thank you very much to our panelists. Maybe we can give them a round of applause. Yes.
The third annual CUMREC Scientific Conference brought together young researchers, medical practitioners and educators, all united by a shared concern, advancing knowledge, shaping the future in a new era of scientific discovery. In regards to challenges faced in the country and across the continent in regards to research, participants raised concerns over reliance on important data, a lack of funding and minimal investment in early-stage scientific mentorship.
Yeah, so the gaps really are in what we would call resources, which could be the funding mechanisms, and then also, as a result, the gaps are in the infrastructure. Because particularly for things like clinical trials, it takes quite a bit of infrastructure to be able to do that.
Universities in Africa, a few universities, especially in sub-Saharan Africa, are focused more on research. They focus on churning out students using recycled material. So there is little research that is being done, and even investment in research is being done. So looking ahead, I think much needs to be done, and research needs to start early.
But efforts are underway to change the narrative. The Kenyatta University Medical Research Club, the organizer of the event, is actively working to integrate research culture into student life by fostering interest in local health issues and encouraging interdisciplinary collaboration. CUMREC is helping students design solutions grounded in the community they come from.
The contribution, participation of students is critical, actually, if I put it. When you think about research on the ground, what you call a principal investigator might think the problem, but the person who will be on the ground, if it's data collection, working in the lab, you need a team, and that team cannot function without students from undergraduate to postgraduate. So we cannot ignore the fact that students, in this case, their involvement is critical. Now, when it comes to research, I know we have changed the CBE curriculum, and that has incorporated aspects of research from an earlier age or earlier ages of learning. So I believe they will see a difference in that. Now, when it comes to you, like you guys in university, then now this, of course, is interinstitutional cooperation with the government, so that government bodies, so that we see the problems that we have and how now us in the learning institutions can help the government solve the problem.
Students are future professionals, essentially. And so it becomes important to just ensure that, number one, we are equipping students with the skills they need for research. And that's the essence of CUMREC, essentially, because we want to ensure that as early as first year, people are able to be integrated into various research programs that will give them the skills that they need. Currently, what we have is research for NPCHB. Research training is usually done in 5th year. But now you see we just have 1 year left in school, and it's a busy year, so it may not really be possible to engage in research.
The conference also emphasized the role of digital tools and technology, not just in data collection, but in expanding access to research findings, particularly for young scientists who face high publishing costs and limited visibility. Looking ahead, attendees called for stronger collaboration across fields, increased investment in affordable research infrastructure, and reforms in university curriculums to prioritize research at the undergraduate level. Yvonne Kemo